Okay, so we're now back at the top of Chapman Falls. We're going to head over, actually onto the falls, and take a look for some cylindrical rock formations, the hoof prints, if you will, of the devil. We're actually going to slink through this fence here. Find a nice place to do that. I'm always on the lookout for large acorns. Large acorns typically indicate a rather big winter. You can take a look at that. Rather severe winter on hand, so kind of interesting to see. Okay, so we're over and around. So let's stand on top and see what we can find. Now I have photographs of many of these footprints, so in case we don't find any or they're actually underwater. Or if we just can't simply reach them, then I'll put them up on the site. Alright. So the stone carvings here, the borings, are located on top of the rock. And as I said, it was believed at the time that it was the devil himself who had wandered on top of this rock and either became irate, or it's been so much time here that his hoofs bore holes in the rock face itself. So let's keep our eyes peeled for some. Oh, there you go, just right off the corner of my eye. So let's remove these leaves here. So here we go. So this is one such boring. You can see it's cylindrical, it's pretty deep. I'm not going to stick my hand in there, but if I can find a branch, I'll be more than happy to get a depth reading as long as I don't get pricked by anything. So yeah, let's see how deep this is. Here's a branch. You can just pull that off. See, it's not very deep. But this is typical of what the Puritans saw, the locals saw in the rock. And they attributed these to the actual hoof, cloven hoof of the devil. Now what we do know is that these type of formations, these type of borings occur in a lot of areas where there's a stream and there's rock, especially a waterfall. Essentially what causes these are eddy currents. Some of the water gets flushed onto the rock, and little stone pebbles flurry around in little eddy currents, currents that sweep out little vortices around. And just over time they wear deep into the rock and form these holes, especially as the water passes over the rock. So these aren't believed to be formed by some supernatural being, let alone the unclean one himself. But they're very much the origins of legends, so to speak. Because you see these a lot on top of wherever there's a heavy stream, wherever there's a waterfall. These hoof prints here are usually associated with the devil. So the devil in Devil's Hopyard, at least in terms of the legend, comes from these bore marks in the ground here. If I keep my eye open, if I can see a few more, I saw several more. This may be a remnant of one in the rock there. The last time I was here, we saw several. I had taken several pictures of them. I'm thinking that some of them may be obscured. So that's at least one that we can find. You can see there's a very large pool over there, which could be a very large and angry devil. Produce that one over there. So just admire the view here. This is top of Chapman Falls. They're 60 feet above that pool down there, the 8 Mile River, passing straight through our position right there. Hopefully you can hear my voice over the roar of the water. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's the origin of the river itself. So this is our namesake. This is Devil's Hopyard State Park. just in terms of its creep value, its legend. It is one of my favorites, and as I say that, I see a gigantic borehole. You can see it right above that crest of white water there. You can see just how nice and round that is. That's just simply due to erosion of water. And you know, rocks and pebbles that have just borne through. And even on the face of this rock up here, you can see the wear mark of it. And I'm not one for heights, so I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm not getting to the edge of that. But that's pretty magnificent right there. Okay. So we'll start making our way back. And we'll sweep across here one more time and just appreciate the beauty of this really fantastic state park. I'll post the before, the way that the falls looked when I was last here versus the way it is now. It's a pretty heavy stream of water. I'm sure it gets even heavier than this. Had a lot of rain the past few days, so the current is actually pretty strong today. So I bid you adieu. I mean, this is as I said, this is a great place for the family to come, and for you legend trippers, a lot of things to see here. And you can even enjoy a nice lunch at the same time. You can hunt for the devil, try to shake him out of the bushes. I don't recommend it, but if you're so inclined, that's what you can do. So we'll sign off here and continue on to our next excursion.